Greetings, and thank you so much for tuning in to Peace with Foxy. Today we are talking about one of my favorite topics, which is self-love. When you think about self-love, many people talk about saying wonderful things to themselves and going on retreats, and all that is wonderful and grand, but maybe not everyone likes retreats. Maybe not everyone needs to learn how to say positive things to themselves. So the first thing to do when you start talking about self-love is to take a journal and a pen and write down what it is that you love to do, what it is that makes you happy, what are some things that you want. And once you figure out those things, then you start making steps and making plans to do those things that you enjoy.
I had a secret that changed my identity and separated me from my emotions. Although it was hard to part from that secret, it became more important that I help others heal from secrets like mine. Lies and lullabies, healing my fragmented soul.
The other thing is that when you're talking about what it is that you love to do on Self-Love Day, we have to think about the traumas that we've been through and sort through those things that belonged to that perpetrator and those things that actually belong to you. Because often we find ourselves becoming sponges for the perpetrator. We do things that they wanted to do, we go places they wanted to go, we like things that they liked in order to keep the peace, in order to prevent arguments and disagreements. So this is a very perfect month. It's the month of love. It's the month of Valentine's Day. It's a perfect month for discovering how to love you, how to be completely committed and vulnerable to yourself. That is my definition of love. Now, let's talk about this color red that I'm wearing today. Red was once my favorite color when I was a teenager around 12 years old. By the time I turned 13, my stepfather sexually assaulted me while I was wearing the color red. He drove a red car. A police officer who sexually assaulted me drove a red pickup. My stepfather also sexually assaulted me in a red chair. So I learned to dislike the color red. However, I have also learned how to use pure energy and creative empowerment to take back the power of the color red. I have a right to like and appreciate any and every color on the spectrum of the rainbow, and I refuse to allow someone so petty and so disdainful as a perpetrator to make me dislike something that I choose to like. Thanks for tuning in. Please follow us on all social media platforms as I Speak Foxy. Visit my website, www.ispeakfoxy.com. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and bring a guest or a friend to watch next month's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.